Hey everyone, welcome back to more of Aloha from Hyrule. And just to save some backtracking, I pretty much gonna start off in the same spot that I ended the last part. Just to make things simple, since you do not start right at the entrance of the level, so you'd have to go all the way around. So just to save like 5 minutes of backtracking there. Okay, level 5. This is an interesting level. It's more of a labyrinth than anything. And it's not really that hard. It's just you can kind of get lost in this place. Okay. And get started. You can probably just start by going up. Again, this is actually a pretty easy level in some ways. Alright, you can bomb up to this room, which is just gonna give you a free compass. Again, this is kind of like one big puzzle. As there are pretty much next to no enemies in this place. It's actually a very quiet level. Level 4, yes, I know I skipped that level. Again, I will get back to that later on. Probably the only thing is to make sure you bring a good supply of bombs with you. Although, honestly, I think there are a number of rooms in this level that give you bombs, so even if you came in with 0 bombs for some reason, you should be okay. Yeah, see, another, just bomb refills right there. We're probably good on bombs. I think you only need half a dozen bombs or so to get through this place, but again, with a bunch of bomb refills just lying around the level, really shouldn't have too much of an issue. I think it's just mainly remembering which way to go, because you can kind of get lost in this place. So if you kind of have to draw out a map, may not hurt to do that. Let's see, there are a lot of kind of odd dead ends of this place that if you want to draw out a map, it may not hurt to do so. You'll find a lot of these kind of one-way doors that, in this case, it doesn't open this way. But as I mentioned before, this is actually a very quiet level. There's really not much in this place. Yeah, so you're gonna run into quite a number of dead ends. As I mentioned, this quest is a little more puzzle-based than a big hunk of Hyrule, which is more combat-based. Like something like this, as long as you're not completely careless, you shouldn't have too much trouble in this place. That's probably the only thing that'll kill you, are probably the traps that are lying around the place. So far, you haven't seen any enemies at all. It's like literally nothing in here. Not sure why the E is there. And then you got a Z and an E. Even though it's a dead end. If you go over this side, looks like there's nothing in this room either. But, you know, when all is lost, you seem like you're at a dead end, you know, start pushing against walls. You always want to push against the wall before you bomb it. See, it's a really quiet place to explore. It's actually a lot easier than level 4, I'll tell you that much. Level 4 is actually much, much harder than this. So this is almost like it gives you a little bit of a break. You know, if you got really tortured in level 4. Gives you a chance to just kind of regroup yourself. And an obvious down arrow. There is actually more to this room. So, but we can't do anything on the other path yet, so just go the obvious way first. And it sometimes kind of helps to look at your map, just to see what you have and haven't explored, so you don't accidentally go hit a dead end and then have to backtrack half the level. We're finding some random letters. But again, just kind of keep following the path down and into this rather odd-looking room. Now, I think the stairs are actually the main route, just to be completed, exploring everything. But again, you'll find a lot of dead ends, like one-way paths and all that. So from the start, you go left. You know, you hit the stairs. I think I actually forgot something in this room. Yeah, I think I did. I think you actually could bomb this wall. And there's your map. Although, honestly, it doesn't really help you that much. It's just a kind of a rectangle grid. And so going from the left from the start, I head on upward. My throat's always so dry because every time I eat like any sort of like bread or rice or whatever, it's like my throat gets stuck all the time. It doesn't matter how much water I drink and all that. I'm always like clearing my throat because it gets always stuck. Something feeling it's stuck in my throat. It's really annoying. So once you kind of explore the place, you kind of get a sense of how the level works. You know, it's not that hard to navigate all this. Now, it's actually a pretty quick level. Again, you know, mainly what's helping you is that there are no enemies in this place. At least, you know, nothing obvious, you know, just some statues, traps, and, you know, your regular bats in the basements. But other than that, there's really not much in this place. Okay, so you want to take these stairs. And this will take you to a different section of the level. Yeah, luckily I have plenty of bombs, actually. But again, I didn't pick up any of the refills, and there are plenty of them lying around the place. Okay, if you go this way, there is nothing in this room. I think you can actually walk through to the right, which will basically make you backtrack the whole level. So, there's nothing in that room. If you go up here, it looks like, you know, really nothing in here either. And this is where it can get a little bit tricky to figure out where to go. You're gonna have to kind of learn to get a sense of when you can use the flute. And sometimes if you get lost and you know, walk through walls, you've bombed everywhere, and you just don't seem to know where to go, just start using the flute in every room you can find. Because you just almost never know when you'll find something now. Okay, I guess this is supposed to be a D shape. Again, if you look at your map, you find that room above that, you know, the odd space there. You want to make sure you try to go up first. Now this is a little bit of a BS move, because I mean, I'm not sure how you're going to avoid these traps. I don't think there is a way, actually. So you're going to have to tank some hits there. And make sure you pick up this stepladder, because you will need this just to finish the level. And it's, again, kind of an odd way you have to finish this level. Alright, now we can actually head on down. And again, you have to go up first, because I think if you go down, it's a one-way door, actually. Yeah, so you'd have to backtrack the whole level if you actually go down first. So you want to make sure you go up, get the step ladder out of the way, and might as well pick up the bomb, since I'm probably never gonna come back this way. Okay, at this point you have to exit the level, because at the beginning I was in that room, you know, the guy that said you need keys from the overworld, and you will need keys from the overworld. Okay, so there's actually quite a bit of stuff we can do right now, actually. Actually, when I'm in the neighborhood, I can pick up some goods. Got plenty of cash to spend. So I might as well pick this up while I'm at it. So pick up the other bomb upgrade. At least I don't have to worry about bomb refills anymore. And you actually want to pick up a piece of meat, because you will need... I think there are 2 places in this game you need meat, so... I think that's the cheapest place you can buy meat. Alright, now with the stepladder we can actually detour, we can actually finally shortcut across this, instead of having to go all the way around. But there are a couple places we want to go to. Actually, I just forgot there was one right there, actually. And there are two of these places you're gonna have to find. Again, you probably stumbled into these as you were scouting around the place. You just have to remember where they were located. So there are two keys scattered around. Luckily in places you've already explored, so it's just a matter of you remembering to go back there to pick up the two keys. It's kind of easy to forget this, so again, the overworld map is kind of helpful for that. You know, just kind of skim around the place looking for any weird patches there. And now you basically have to go all the way back to level 5 because you need the two keys to finish the level. So it's basically a load of backtracking again. Now, I guess the typical things you've already cleared level 4, so you have that as a warp point you can use. But I don't have that in this case. So we're gonna have to take the long way back. Now there's actually some stuff we can pick up now that we have the ladder. Again, you can skip all the Armo statues, just walk underneath all that. There is one thing I want to pick up in this area. Actually, I haven't even explored this area yet. And I'll do that later when I get the red candle. Now, for now, there's just one thing I want to pick up. So if you go up to this screen, you're gonna find a lone rock, very suspicious. Except you need the ladder to be able to access that. And once you can get across to the other side, obviously there's something there, and it is a heart container. So make sure you don't forget to pick that one up. Alright, so I'm just gonna basically backtrack all the way to level 5. I don't think there's any quicker way. You're gonna have to just walk all the way back there. So you kinda have to go through all this crap again. Yeah, I'm doing some of this out of order. At least there's a little more flexibility to do that. Level 4 I'll come back to at a later time. Actually, maybe quite a bit later. Might as well finish off level 5 because it's actually a pretty quiet way to end the level. Again, the only real gimmick is finding those two keys outside. I mean, I don't think it really takes that long to get back, honestly. You know, if you know which way you're going, it's actually pretty quick. Just kind of making a beeline right for, essentially is that lone section you haven't explored yet on the map. Which in this case, it's the upper left corner. You know, luckily you don't have to go too far to get to it. Imagine you had to backtrack most of the level. Well, again, level 5 is actually very simple. It's just not getting lost in this place, but pretty much no enemies to worry about. It's probably to balance out level 4, which is, again, it's they kind of load on the difficulty there. And balance it out with an easier level. So you want to head back down to the room with this down arrow. And instead of going down, you're going to want to go left. And again, if you look at your map, it's a little simple to figure out which way, you know, at least which ways to try. And this is where you'll need your 2 keys. And actually the stepladder to boot, because you cannot get past this room without the stepladder anyway. So even if you try bringing 2 extra keys, it's not going to work. You're going to have to go around to get the stepladder first. Okay, so you find nothing in this room, even though the compass is pointing to this room for some reason. I'm not sure if that was an error or something. But I think there is something in this room, so you do want to push blocks around the place. There's your heart container. Yeah, make sure you don't leave without the heart container. I mean, this is about as easy as it's gonna come to you. Really, no effort required to get this thing. And really all you have to do is go right on up to the identical room with the Triforce. Yeah, this is actually a really easy level. Gives you a break from, again, when I show you level 4, you'll see why I kind of skipped it. Okay, probably there's like a couple more things I'm gonna get right now. Before I forget to do this, there's a little place where you can use the ladder to get across all this. And this is some easy money that you can miss. You know, free 50 rupees right there. There's actually quite a number of money secrets you can find right now. So if you're short on money to buy stuff, you'll actually find plenty of extra cash to work with. So you should be able to buy pretty much everything you need. So I can buy my potion now. Always good to have this on hand. I think that's really all I need. Because I think the only other thing I need to buy is another piece of meat for the second use. But I think I'm otherwise pretty good on items. Okay, so got level 5 out of the way, got some heart containers. Next part, we're probably gonna scout around a little more, get some more items, get some more goods, and then we will, I don't think I'll gonna go into a level in the next part. At least not fully. I might partially go into a level or something. But I think that there's some more upgrades I can get, which I'll probably do in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.